what advice you would give to your past self now from the present, even before starting the business or beginning of the year, what advice you'd give to your past self? Oh, you're on mute. Unmute first, Kitali.
The unmute is still the most used word after COVID,
Yep.
right? So yes, great question. What do I tell my past self? I wish I told it even before. I'm over 40 plus now. Two words that I tell myself now, and I would have told myself before, is let them. Why I say that is I got married when I was 22. Why is that? It's like, oh, you already graduated, you got a job, now you need to get married. If you don't get married, what will people say? You need to do a job, because if you don't get a job, what will people say, right? You need to climb up the ladder. That's what everybody do. Why will you do something untraditional? What will people say? So now I learned, who cares what people say? Let them. Let them say what they want. My life is mine. My dream is mine.
Yes.
Nobody pays my bills.
Right.
Nobody secures my retirement.
No.
So who cares? And let them will be my two things if I could go back and teach my younger self. And that's what I teach my kids now, that let them do what you think is right, and do, even if you're breaking traditional rule, as long as you don't become an obstacle for somebody else's growth. Your growth is in your hand. That's what I will say.
Good job.
Definitely. I love that, right? You don't have to explain yourself to anyone, and not even explain. You shouldn't even care that much of, like, if you care what's up, and then I totally agree with you. I try to teach my kids that, or explain to them that if you give so much power to someone else when you care so much about what they think about, regardless with what you are doing, what you are wearing, how do you, it's not fair to give someone that power instead of having you that power of, you do yourself. You don't have to explain to
There's too
anyone.
much noise outside, right? About everybody is telling you what to do. And then people will tell you what not to do. So you don't do what people say. But if you break that, and if you do what you need to do in spite of people stopping you, and tomorrow when you're successful, these people who thought you cannot do it, they'll say, oh, I knew you could do it. Right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you just have to go ahead and prove yourself. So I always say, don't listen to the outside noise, because that outside noise can actually suppress your inside voice. So silently listen to your inside voice, ignore the noise.
And no matter what you do, you'll not make everyone happy. There'll be naysayers, there'll be people that will doubt you regardless of what you're doing, right? So why not just, make yourself happy, and you decide what to do regardless of others' thing. So now